guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Callie.
And I'm Bean.
Today we are coming to you with 6 spooky book recommendations. We each have 3 that we have picked. We are very excited to show them, and especially because it is the spooky season and October, and I love everything about October. And I didn't read any of these in October.
Minor detail there.
I read spooky books whenever, but if you're looking for some recommendations to read during the month of October, stay tuned.
Yeah, we're big on the spookiness. We're big on the Halloween.
So my first recommendation is going to be Anna Dressed in Blood by Kendare Blake. This follows a boy Cass who is basically like supernatural. He's a monster hunter. So he hears about this haunted house up in Canada and this girl Anna who just kills anybody who walks into the house. And then our plot continues. So Cass is trying to figure out what happened to Anna, why she's haunting everything, why she's just killing teenagers.
Rude.
Very rude. So we get Cass and Anna's point of view, and it's really interesting, very spooky. Haunted house, ghosts, other monsters that Cass fights. It's great.
First book I'm going to recommend is Undead Girl Gang by Lilly Anderson. And now this one came out a couple years ago. It follows a group of girls from high school, it follows a group of girls in high school who are Wiccans, actually. And then when 2 of the most popular girls in the school are killed, they go and bring them back from the dead in order to figure out why they were killed. And then kind of hilarity ensues after that because the zombified popular girls really don't want to tell them. They don't remember. And so they just want to go back to being popular and doing stuff. And they're like, dude, you can't, you're dead. So it's an interesting book. Well done. I don't read a lot of zombie teenager books, in all honesty. It's a pretty short, easy read, and it was a fun ride.
So my next recommendation is going to be The Lantern's Ember by Colleen Houck. This follows a girl named Ember who is a natural-born witch, which is a rarity in this world, and she has what is called a lantern, who is, his name is Jack.
Aww.
And lanterns in this world are basically protectors. So Jack is Ember's protector to prevent anything from happening to her because she is a witch. And they don't tell her she's a witch, and when she finds out that she's a witch, our plot ensues, and Jack basically has to go and try and save her from herself, her magic, and people trying to kidnap her.
The next book I'm going to recommend is The Voodoo Killings by Kristi Charish. This is actually one of my favorite authors, I'm not gonna lie. This book takes place in Seattle, and it follows our main character, Kancet, who is a voodoo practitioner, and she's very sarcastic, very sassy. This is an adult book. I feel like I should say this is new adult classified book, and she basically finds this guy who is a resurrected zombie. So it's another zombie book. But she has to figure out what happened to him, who killed him, and then why he's back. And also her roommate is a ghost. So that's kind of cool too. Her roommate is a ghost who is obsessed with the 1960s.
So the last book that I'm going to recommend is Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. Really any Riley Sager book, to be honest, because his writing is so creepy, and so this is a mystery where we follow Jules, who has been hired to be an apartment sitter, and when one of the fellow apartment sitters goes missing, she unravels this huge secret about this apartment complex and the conspiracies, and I jumped reading this book. What? This book was, I don't want to classify it as like horror, but it's horrifying and scary, but like more thriller-ish. But it was so well done. I read this in one sitting because A, I was too scared to put it down and be alone in my house. B, I needed to know what happened. So there's a few reasons, but
that's fair.
Very well done thriller book. This one's also an adult book. Yeah, highly recommend that one.
And the last book I'm going to recommend is Stalking Jack the Ripper by Kerri Maniscalco. This book I have talked about several times in the past, but this one follows Audrey Rose, our main character, who is studying to be a mortician in Victorian England, and then she ends up getting thrown into the times where the Jack the Ripper murders are occurring, and her uncle is actually accused of being Jack the Ripper, which, if you know anything about the Jack the Ripper times, everyone and their father were accused of being Jack the Ripper, quite literally. They just started arresting people, and they arrested, like, people, and then they'd arrest everybody, and then when another murder would happen, they'd let those people out, because obviously it wasn't them, and it's like, well, okay. And this follows her and her friend Thomas as they attempt to figure out who Jack the Ripper is. It is creepy. There is violence. There is cutting open of dead things, and yes.
Halloween things.
Lots of Halloween things. And it's Victorian England, so that seems very Halloweenish to me as well. I don't know why, but it always does.
A little bit.
And the 4th book just came out, so you can binge the whole series.
So those are all of the spooky reads that we came up with to recommend to read in the month of October. We'd love to hear your recommendations for October. We're really excited. We are doing a readathon this month, so feel free to check out that video. We will be doing updates and vlogs and all sorts of fun things. So we do have a couple of spooky reads on those TBRs for all of us.
So feel free to comment down below about any recommendations you would have. We're always looking for new books to read. And feel free to hit the bell icon if you want to be notified whenever we post new videos. Right now it's Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So there's quite a few videos up for you, and all of our Instagram and Goodreads handles are listed down below. So yeah, we look forward to hearing from you guys.
And we will see you in our next video.
Bye!